Worth the calories. We're back, it's 2025. Yes, 5 foods in this one. And first up is lunch today. We're having Presto Kickin Korean style noodle pot. Presto have actually messaged me on Instagram because I posted this with the other flavours that they do. And they said, looking forward to the review. It's all natural, no additives or preservatives. So that is very important to some people. Anyway, it's 480 calories for this pot for 27 grams of protein. I've scanned into NutriCheck and it does actually say 28 grams of protein, but we're not going to quibble over 1 gram. Anyway, let's nuke this to perfection in the microwave and we'll see if it is worth the calories. Hey Presto, as if by magic. Presto, hey, as if by magic, we have got our Kickin Korean style pot. Right, I'm opening it up. Oh, it looks decent. I'm just going to take a quick picture of it. Looks good. Smells good. Looks good. Doesn't smell of loads. I'm going to give it a bit of a stir around. It's a decent sized portion. I think it's 380 grams, which isn't bad at all. We'll give it a good stir. Now I'm just going to leave that to rest for a minute before I whack it in my trap. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of blurb. Blurb? Yeah, blurb. That's the word I'm using, of what's on it. So it is I took a picture of it on my phone because it's underneath. Marinated, cooked protein egg noodles, Korean style sauce, cooked sliced chicken breast, Chinese leaf carrot, and edamame soya beans. Right. Let's see if we can get a bit. I love noodles. I really, really do. I'm hoping this is good. All right, let's go. Chicken's really nice. The noodles are really nice. I love that. Is it like udon noodle sort of texture? Yeah. My only critique is, I say only critique, and it's quite a big critique if I'm going to be honest with you. There isn't a massive whack of flavour. There's not much there from the sauce. There's some heat, which I'd expect. It's called Korean Kickin. But, you know, it's not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant by any means. It just needs something to give it a punch, is what I'm trying to say. It's just lacking slightly. Yeah, other than heat, I'm not really getting, you know, it's a red sauce. I want something a bit maybe sweet, sour, tomatoey. Yeah, it's just lacking in a little bit of flavour. I like the noodles. I love the texture of them. The chicken's really nice. Very good quality in there. Got a nice bit of veg in there. I've not tried an edamame bean yet. Yeah, it's just lacking a little bit of flavour. I'll tell you what, I'll take it up. Now, I won't judge it on this. I judge it on how it is. But I'm just going to put a little bit of sweet chilli in. All right? I'm going to stir it in. I've only put maybe a tablespoon of sweet chilli in there, something like that. Right, now. Straight away, you've got a bit of sweetness, you've got a bit of bite. That is exactly what it needs. So on its own as a standalone pot, it's very good quality. It's not bad at all. It's just a little bit bland, and I want something that's gonna, it's called Korean Kickin. I want it to give me a kick, not just heat. So on its own, I'm gonna have to rate it as a 6.9 out of 10. Will I grab the others and try them? Yeah, I think I will do. And see if they've got any more flavour. But this is just lacking a little bit of flavour. Now, you might like that. It's just my own personal opinion, but it just needs an extra bit of punch. Adding a tablespoon of this stuff in, it's much better. I would give it a higher score, but I'm only going to rate it on as it is as it comes. And it's a 6 point, what am I going to finish on? 6.9. Is it worth the calories? On this occasion, would I buy it again? I'm probably going to say no. So I'm going to have to say it's very, very close. It's on the edge, but if it's under a 7, I can't give it a worth the calories. So that's a... Okay, second up for this worth the calories video. We've got another ready meal. Health. Time of year, innit? Everyone's looking at healthy food. Health, gut health, apparently. This is, I'm new in ALDI. Greek style chicken with vegetable pilaf and cavolo nero kale. 1 of your 5 a day, it's high protein, and it's a source of calcium. All green on the traffic light system. Per pack, 424 calories for 29.2 grams of protein, 5.6 grams of fibre. When it's all green, I get worried that it's going to be a little bit limited on the old flavour front. But never judge a book by its cover. Let's nuke it to perfection and see, as always, if it is worth the calories. Right, it's been expertly microwaved. I've took a picture of it, so I'll stick that up as well. But that's basically what it looks like. Have I said that right? No idea. Smells all right. Anyway, let's just let it cool a little bit and see what we've got. We've got cooked diced chicken breast in a creamy mint and garlic seasoned sauce with a bulgur wheat, orzo pasta and vegetable pilaf and shredded cavolo nero. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sounds good. Sounds posh, doesn't it? Sounds posh. But as always, the most important thing is how it tastes. The macros are good. The macros are decent. I don't think I said that about the last Presto noodle pot. You know, when I'm reviewing it, when I reviewed that, the macros were decent in the noodle pot. It just lacked flavour, and I need it to taste good. To be fair, that noodle pot, I've polished it off. Tablespoon of chili sauce in it. Absolutely amazing. Literally added 20, 30 calories, maybe a little bit more. So Presto, if you're watching this, stick a tablespoon of chili sauce in your noodle pots. It won't increase calories that much. Or take a few noodles out. Anyway, here we go. I've just gone for a bit of chicken and a bit of the like bulgur wheat thing with a little bit of the sauce. Okay. Gonna go in with another one. Got a bit of the old cavolo nero on this time, aka cabbage. I really like that. That's all right. Don't get me wrong. It is lacking, again, in that little punch of flavour. But I'll forgive this one for that little punch of flavour because everything's green on it. You know, it's not overloaded with salt. It's obviously not overloaded with saturated fat. But it has got some flavour. It's got some flavour. It's got something. Nice. Let me try each. Let's go a little bit with each individual component. That sauce is really nice. It's really creamy. It says it's mint. Mint and garlic. It's a subtle mint and garlic. It's not overpowering. The chicken's really nice quality in there. I love things like this bulgur wheat and that with a bit of that sauce on. That is really good. Does it need a dusting of salt? Yeah. For me, I'd give it a dusting of salt. But, as it stands, that's really nice. And it's something different. It's quite rare you get something that's creamy, that's quite calorie controlled. So yeah, I'm a fan of the old Greek style chicken. I'm going to rate it at, because it does need a dusting of salt, a little bit of seasoning for me. I'm going to give it a 7.8, but it's something nice and different for the ready meal game. So it's going to get a 7.8. If it had a little bit more seasoning, it would certainly be a bit higher than that. Maybe up into an 8.5. But yeah, I like that. So health, the gut health, Greek style chicken ALDI, that is decent. Worth the calories? 100%. So next up, these, I have reviewed these recently on a Worth the Calories video, are the best chicken sausage I have ever had. Well, we've got a brand new flavour, salt and chili chicken sausages. Chicken sausages with salt and chili seasoning, 140 calories for 2 grilled. For how much protein? I don't know. I'll tell you about the protein when I've bunged them in the old air fryer. We'll give them a taste to see if they're worth the calories. Right, expertly cooked in the air fryer. We've got 2 of the salt and chili sausages. 140 calories for 16 grams of protein. I don't know if you can hear a bit of moaning behind me, but that is one cockapoo that wants her dinner. It is coming. It's coming, Blossoms. Let me review these sausages, then we'll get some dinner. Anyway, yes, Butcher Select ALDI salt and chili chicken sausage. Give myself a sausage tash there. Oh, they smell good. They smell all right. Go ahead. Oh, it's hot. All right, come on. Whoa. They've got a kick. All right, let's have one more. One more bite. That is literally a chicken sausage. That is literally a chicken sausage with salt and pepper seasoning from the Chinese sprinkled into the mix. Which is it? Yes, from me. They've got a bit of heat behind them. They've got a right nice kick. Now, I can handle my spice. For some of you, they might be a little bit too spicy, but nothing more than what salt and pepper chicken is from the Chinese, to be honest with you. Really nice and tasty. Yeah, they're decent. Really like them, ALDI. Very well done for these sausages. They are a great addition to the Butcher's Select chicken range. That is going to get a very strong 8 out of 10 from me. 140 calories, 16 grams of protein for a couple of these sausages grilled. Worth the calories? Absolutely. Up next, we have the frozen meat feast protein pizza. Do not get this confused with the chilled one. Now, before I get into it, for all you lot out there going, oh, you'll buy anything with protein on it, it's just a marketing ploy, it's the same as a normal pizza. Well, guess what? This badger is 700 calories for the whole pizza. And although it says 31 grams per serving, there's 2 servings, by the way, I'm eating the whole pizza, which will be 62 grams of protein. This actually has 63.4 grams of protein in it for 700 calories. That is unbelievable macros, very close to that 10 calories for 1 gram of protein ratio that we always look for in a whole individual food, not in a meal. Yeah, this is definitely allowed to call itself a protein pizza. The big thing, as always, is, does it taste any good? The macros might be amazing, but if it tastes rubbish, I don't want to eat it. So let's bung it in the oven and give it a review. Alexa, set timer, 18 minutes. Yes.
18 minutes, starting now.
Cheers, Alexa. Yes, this takes 18 to 20 minutes to cook at 180 on fan. So I'll just tell you a little bit more about this pizza while it's in the oven. Then we'll whip it out, then we'll eat it. So extra thin pizza base topped with tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, formed ham, spicy tomato sauce. We've got 2 types of tomato sauce, apparently. Cooked beef and cooked chicken breast. There is over 15 grams of fibre in the pizza. Like I've already said, there is 63.4 grams of protein in it, and it's going to set you back 700 calories. So yeah, the macros for a whole pizza are absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, it's going to be another 17 minutes or so, so I will be back shortly and we'll find out if it is worth the calories. First impressions. It smells really good. Just hope it tastes really good. Let's chop a slice out and I'll let you know. So here we go. Now the issue I've always had with other like high protein pizzas, as it were, like the My Protein one is, it's the base. It is generally like cardboard because they tend to put a lot of pea protein in there. So I'm just hoping with this, yeah, we've got some cheese on there. Nice bit of topping. Obviously not loads of cheese because it's fairly low calorie. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's see what it tastes like. One slice down. Now the texture of the base, it's not too cardboardy at all. It's a bit spongy. It was always going to be. It's never going to be a proper like stone-baked pizza because of that high protein. But it's certainly one of the best I've had. Toppings are really nice. Now, one thing it has got is a fiery kick. It is quite spicy. But you know what? The macros are unbelievable in it. It is tasty. It's got a decent amount of topping on it, again, for something that is just 700 calories. For over 60 grams of protein in a pizza. Do you know what, Aldi? I think you've done pretty good with that. If we take it in the context that it is a high protein pizza, out of all the others I have tried, like Jim Kitchen or My Protein, this is definitely the best. Let's rate it out of 10. I'm going to give it a strong 8. Well done, Aldi. That is pretty damn decent. Oh, is it worth the calories? Yeah, 700 calories over 60 grams of protein, and it tastes pretty damn good as well. Yeah, that, for me, is worth the calories. Right, last one for this episode of Worth the Calories. We've got the Dreamy Protein Pudding. It says I'm new. I'm sure I've seen these and the racer ones on social media, but they've never been in my Aldi. Anyway, I've grabbed one. Dreamy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is Aldi's version of Milky Way. Am I right? I have no idea. Anyway, 147 calories for 20 grams of protein. Amazing macros. Everything's green if you are interested in that on the old traffic light system. So that's really good as well. The important thing is, how does it taste? Now, I'm looking, why do these pots seem smaller? It's 200 grams. Protein puddings are always 200 grams. But yeah, this pot just seems small. I know it's a different pot than what normal protein puddings come in. Anyway, here we go. Oh, is there a little blurb about what it actually is? Chocolate flavoured dairy dessert with sweeteners. All right. Okay, let's get in. Straight in. No messing. All right. I'm having a little dig to see if there's like layers. There isn't. It's just all one thing. All right. Second one going in. Now, something I do like to do with a protein pudding, I've done this before, is I've tasted it straight as it is out the pot. I like to give it a little whippy whip. Give it a little whippy woo. And we're going to go in one final time. Three little things. I like that. It's pleasant. It's not unpleasant at all. It's, how do I describe it? It's a chocolate protein pudding that is, it's probably half chocolate, half vanilla. It's not got a really strong chocolate taste, but it is chocolatey. Yeah, it's a subtle chocolate protein pudding. That's what I'm going to say. It is a subtle chocolate protein pudding. It's nice though. Is it anything to, you know, not write home about, but is it making me go, oh, I definitely need that over just a standard normal milk chocolate pudding? No, to be honest with you, I'd probably prefer a normal milk chocolate protein pudding over this, if I'm being 100% honest, because I prefer a bit more of a chocolatey flavour. Yeah, it's nice. Am I going to polish this pot off and enjoy it? Yes, I am. Are the macros fantastic? Would I buy it again? Do you know what? Yeah, I probably would, actually, if I'm being honest with you. It's certainly, out of all the protein puddings I've tried, it's certainly, yeah, one of the better ones. One thing I will say is it's quite runny. Protein puddings are normally quite thick. It's got a bit more of a runnier consistency. But again, I don't mind that. I've eaten half the pudding just doing this review. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It is a subtle milk chocolate protein pudding, which I like. Yeah, it's got, and I suppose they're trying to recreate that. I'm positive it's Milky Bar, because Milky Bar is milk, and then it's got that sort of malted nougat in the middle. So I assume they're trying to recreate that. Anyway, I'm waffling. It's nice. Is it the best protein pudding I've ever had? No. Is it the worst protein pudding I've ever had? No. Would I be happy to eat one again? Absolutely. Are the macros great? Yes, they are. I'm going to give it a 7. It's a 7 out of 10. And for that reason, is it worth the calories? Yeah, it is worth the calories. There we go. That concludes the first Worth the Calories video of 2025. No. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying. As always, let me know in the comments anything you've tried. Do you agree with what I'm saying? If there's anything that you'd like me to review in the future, let me know. And there we go. Until next time, whether it's a Worth the Calories video or a vlog, a weekly weight loss vlog, a podcast, just seeing you on social media, make sure you boss your weight loss. There we go. That concludes the first Worth the Calories video of 2025. No. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying. As always, let me know in the comments anything you've tried. Do you agree with what I'm saying? If there's anything that you'd like me to review in the future, let me know. And there we go. Until next time, whether it's a Worth the Calories video or a vlog, a weekly weight loss vlog, a podcast, just seeing you on social media, make sure you boss your weight loss.